This is a short video explaining the use of gauges for measurement of BB shell threads in bicycle frames. In the set you will find two gauges, one is used for the left side thread and the other for the right side thread. On each gauge you will see that you have a go side and a no-go side. No-go side is marked with red rubber. Each gauge has markings of the way of the thread, left hand or right hand, and ISO standard it is used for measuring for. For this presentation we will use an already proven bike which is in use for 5 years. First, determine which gauge is used for which side. Chain wheel side is a left hand thread and crank side is right hand thread. After this, try to screw in the go side. If you can't screw in, then there are three possible problems. One is oval BB shell, then there is paint in the thread or thread is too small. If you are able to screw in the go side, it should be firm in place. If the gauge has movement, then you should try to screw in the no-go side. If it will screw in, then the thread is too big. Now to summarize what we have seen. First, the most important thing is to determine which gauge is used for which thread. So chain wheel side uses a left hand thread and the crank side on the bicycle uses right hand thread. So this is first important for you to check and to be certain about. Second, if you have problems with screwing in the go side, this could mean, let's say, three things. First thing, that there can be paint in the threads, which is very often, and the thread could be small. That is the second reason. Solution for this is thread cleaning tools. There are many tools on the market that can be used, and after you clean out the thread with these tools, then the gauge should go in easily. Third problem is more serious one. This is oval BB shell. The indication when you have oval BB shell will be that your chain wheel will have some play in a certain positions. So let's say if it's upwards, then it will have play. When it's like horizontal, then it will be stiff. So this problem is possibly solvable if the ovality is not too big, by gently and carefully increasing the torque to 35 Newton meters, which can fix the BB inside, and it should stay firm in place. So this is the, let's say, possible solution for oval BB shell. Ovality is mostly caused by welding of the frame. Now the fashion in the market is that the down tube and seat tubes are becoming wider and wider. Also, e-bikes are demanding wider tubing. So when you weld on the edge of the BB shell, then the ovality occurs. So solution for this is changing the frame specification. So the BB shell, which is now standard 68 millimeters, can be increased to 73, even 83 millimeters, and you can avoid welding on the BB shell edges where the thread is. So in all, you should be able to screw in the go side. It should stay firm in the place when screwed in. If you feel that there is some play in the gauge after screwing in the go side, then there is suspicion of the thread being too big. So then you should definitely try to turn around the gauge and screw in the no-go side. No-go side is bigger, the pitch of the thread is bigger on the no-go side, and if you can screw it in, then definitely the BB shell thread is not made according to ISO standard and it is too big. So this will cause the chain wheel or the BB to move in all positions after being mounted, and after using it, after a certain amount of time, due to the lack of the friction within the thread and the tension, then the cups of the BB will get loose and make the problem even worse. And this will cause claims in the future. So there is a possible solution for this. One of them is developed by Thun. This is the P19, so-called P19 treatment of the cup. It is developed specially for locking the thread inside the frame. So once you screw in the cup in the frame, it will, after a certain amount of time, it will lock the thread inside. So the cup cannot get loose. Also, you should try carefully increasing the assembly torque to 35 Newton meters. So in conclusion, I'm hoping that this video has helped you in measuring the BB shell thread and also in future solving the problems easier and faster in your production. Have a nice day and see you soon.